I did as you told me, Tyrael. I found the temple of the Zakarum. In the deepest recesses of the temple, I found a dark gathering. My companion, the Wanderer, Talrasha, and a great evil who could only be the Lord of Hatred himself, Mephisto. I heard a voice that, like 1,000 needles in my heart.
My brothers, at long last we stand reunited. The infernal blade has been prepared, and the time of our final victory is at hand. Let the way to hell be opened. And the evil that was once vanquished shall rise anew. Wrapped in the guise of man shall he walk amongst the innocent, and terror shall consume they that dwell upon the earth. The skies shall rain fire, and the seas will become as blood. The righteous shall fall before the wicked, and all creation shall tremble before the burning standards of hell.
What I saw then was not meant for mortal eyes.
The gate stands ready. Now, my young brother, the time has come to assume your true form. Arise, Diablo, Lord of Terror. You are the harbinger of our return, Diablo. Send forth your terror into hell.
Okay, let me put this in there.
Greetings. The time has come for you to destroy Mephisto's Soul Stone. Take the stone to the Hell Forge. Place it upon the forge, and strike it soundly with the hammer. Only by doing this can you prevent Mephisto from manifesting in this world ever again.
It's good to see you again, hero. Mephisto's defeat is a great victory for the light. I knew that you would eventually find your way here. The Pandemonium Fortress is the last bastion of Heaven's power before the gates of the burning hells. This place has been hallowed by the blood of thousands of champions of the light, many of whom were mortal, like yourself. Now, the final battle against the prime evil draws near. You must face it alone. I have been forbidden to aid you directly, save for a few bits of wisdom. For this is the hour of mortal man's triumph. Your triumph. May the light protect you, and the powers of heaven shine upon your path. There's a dark, tortured soul who was trapped within this forsaken realm long ago. He was called Iswal by mortal men, and in ages past, he was my most trusted lieutenant. Yet, against my wishes, he led an ill-fated assault upon the fiery Hellforge itself. Despite his valor and strength, Iswal was captured by the Prime Evils and twisted by their perverse power. They forced him to betray his own kind and give up Heaven's most guarded secrets. He became a corrupt shadow of his former self, a fallen angel, trusted neither by heaven nor hell. For his transgressions, Iswal's spirit was bound within the form of a terrible creature, which was summoned from the abyss. His maddened spirit has resided within that tortured husk for many ages now. It seems to me that he has suffered long enough. I implore you, hero, find Iswal and release him from his cruel imprisonment. Put an end to his guilt and suffering. Though Iswal no longer carries the angelic runeblade, Azurath, he may still possess great strength and power within his new form. Also, he may not be able to tell friend from foe while in his present state. If you find him, he will almost certainly be hostile. Proceed with the utmost caution.
Tyrael has asked you to confront Iswal the Fallen? He must have great faith in your abilities. I trust you know what you're doing. Be careful. You're our last hope. Can you believe this place? Did you ever dare to dream that you'd one day stand upon the crossroads between heaven and hell? This Pandemonium Fortress is truly miraculous. However, your journey is not yet over. Diablo still roams free in hell, marshaling his demonic forces. Only when he is beaten will our world finally have peace. Hurry now. The sands of time slow for no one.
Hail to you, champion.
Hail to you, champion.
Probably not a lot of people to talk to here.
Not here.
A weapon swap.
I need mana. I need mana. Not enough mana. I need mana. Not enough mana.
So, mana. Put a point in Fireball. And then points into Vitality. And I want to do this.
I need mana. I can.
Thanks.
Not enough mana.
Oh, I need to put more in.
Impossible. Not enough mana.
Why did my opacity change? What is that under? Oh, I probably changed it because it's hard to see in F3 if you have it too high there.
I need mana. I can't. Not enough mana.
I love when things that, you know, steal mana, drop mana pots, or steal health, drop health pots.
Not enough mana. I need mana. I need mana. I need mana.
Oh, yeah, I'm running low. That's expected, though.
I need mana. I need mana.
Thanks.
Impossible. I can't. I need mana. Not enough mana. Not enough mana. Not enough mana.
Thanks.
There we go. The waypoint? Think they'll have anything to say to me because I haven't done anything yet, but
Good evening.
What do you need?
as long as your quest button isn't popped up, it will pop up when you get to Israel. You can also know what his thing looks like, his area. Which is important if you're in a party, because they'll pop up if anybody gets close.
Not enough mana. Not enough mana. I need mana. I need mana. I need mana. I can't. Impossible.
Usually find them just by going around the side.
I can't. Not enough mana.
There he is.
Not enough mana. Not enough mana. I need mana.
Tyrael was a fool to have trusted me. You see, it was I who told Diablo and his brothers about the Soul Stones and how to corrupt them. It was I who helped the Prime Evils mastermind their own exile to your world. The plan we set in motion so long ago cannot be stopped by any mortal agency. Hell itself is poised to spill forth into your world like a tidal wave of blood and nightmares. You and all your kind are doomed.
Okay, might as well pick up this short bow. It's
He was
there.
corrupted to the core.
Diver.
I pity him.
Good day. You're lucky to be alive, my friend. It is imperative that you find and stop Diablo. You should speak of this with Tyrael. He will know what to make of this.
Thank you, Hero, for putting Iswell's tortured spirit to rest. May the light protect you and the powers of heaven shine upon your path. But if what you tell me is true, then I fear that we have been played for fools all along. Iswell helped Diablo and his brothers trick me into using the Soul Stones against them. Now the Stones' powers are corrupted. With the combined powers of the Soul Stones under their control, the Prime Evils will be able to turn the mortal world into a permanent outpost of hell. Thank you, hero, for putting Iswell's tortured spirit to rest. May the light protect you and the powers of heaven shine upon your path. But if what you tell me is
Also noticed that I had missed an ordering that dropped on my way to Mephisto.
Greetings.
That was very sad. But it's not like it wasn't visible. I saw it in the video. And one of the skills won't be going in yet because that's my level 30 skill, so that I can continue putting Fireball and get that. But now I'm going to make Static Field go a little further, so I could be a little further away.
I need mana. Not enough mana. Not enough mana. Not enough mana. Not enough mana. I need mana. I can. Not enough mana. I need mana. I need mana. Impossible. I need mana. I can. Not enough mana.
And
Impossible. Not enough mana.
how exciting, an Eldrune.
Not enough mana. I'm overburdened.
How big is that? That's what I thought. I need mana.
Congratulations, hero! Surely even Diablo himself sensed the fury unleashed when you smashed his brother's soul stone.
Time has come to hunt down and destroy Diablo himself. But beware, the Lord of Terror is not to be underestimated. He single-handedly destroyed the town of Tristram and corrupted the last noble hero who tried to stop him. This time, you must defeat him for good. Only by destroying the Soul Stone which he carries will his spirit be banished forever. Good luck. Though this be our darkest hour, it may yet be your greatest moment.
What do you need?
Oh, yes, I have gems and such. And I guess I will keep this one instead. And I put those in here? Yeah.
Impossible. I need mana. I need mana. Not enough mana.
Proceed, hero, into Terror's lair. Know that Diablo's innermost sanctum is hidden by 5 seals. Only by opening each of these seals can you clear your way to the final battle.
I need mana. Not enough mana. I need mana. I can. I can. I need mana. I need mana. I need mana.
Not gonna be worth that much.
I need need mana.
Let me put health pots on.
I need mana.
Go buy mana pots. Yeah, I thought I was full on those, but I figured I'd pick one up just in case.
Greetings.
I mean, it's a good amount. But it's not something like that. Not that she would sell or pay that much for anything, but okay. We do want one more help, then mana. And the staff funded a bag full of pots.
I need mana. I need mana. I can't carry anymore.
Definitely very more.
I need mana.
This is definitely where fire struggles more. But it's a short act, so
Not enough mana. Not enough mana. Not enough mana. I need mana. I need mana. Not enough mana. Not enough mana. Impossible.
if you could cook, that'd be great.
I need mana. Not enough mana. I need mana.
Mana potions.
Hello.
Hail to you, champion.
Let's see how far this bag will get me.
Thanks.
Oh. Wasn't looking and didn't realize I was totally out in front of them.
Not enough mana.
Fireball and Fatality.
Not enough mana. I can't. I need mana. Not enough mana.
What do you need?
Worm.
Good day.
I am overburdened. I am overburdened.
Let's see. Yeah. I'll put that in there. Oh, I guess I could have made room. Forget about it.
Not enough mana. Not enough mana. I can't. Not enough mana. Not enough mana. I need mana.
Thanks.
I need mana. I need mana. Not enough mana.
Let me put that there. And go refill before
Good morning.
summoning the envelope.
Hail to you, champion.
Yeah, that's more like it. And that is the maximum for this act. Let me put these in there. The where am I going?
Not even death can save you from me.
It's yep.
Not enough mana. Not enough mana. Impossible.
He's almost dead.
Not enough mana.
There we go.
I'm overburdened.
They're not worth much. I don't like not picking up uniques or set items. That is a 30. I can type in there too late.
I can't.
Oh. It can.
I knew there was great potential in you, my friend. You've done a fantastic job. Though my ancestors often struggled against the three evils and their minions, I've always lived a shut-in, scholarly life. I'm glad that my wisdom aided you. Now, I wish to leave this place. Though Heaven's gates are a marvel to behold, I hope I won't have to see them again for many, many years. Please, talk to Tyrael about leaving this place now.
Apparently, I have entered trade chat.
I knew there was...
Praise be to the light. You have accomplished the impossible. Diablo and Mephisto have been banished back into the black abyss that spawned them, and the corrupted soul stones are no more. However, while you were fighting here, Baal remained behind in the mortal realm, building an army of hellish minions. Now Baal's army is searching for the World Stone, the ancient source of all the soul stones and their power, while leaving behind a wake of destruction. They have forged deeply into the barbarian homelands, heading directly for the summit of Mount Arreat. Baal knows, mortal hero. That is the very site of the Blessed World Stone. Now, enter the portal I have opened for you. It will take you to the barbarian city of Harrogath, the last bastion of order on the slopes of Arreat.
I guess I will resurrect Scorch and leave the Heaven's Gates.
I heard later that he was defeated. And that the Soul Stone were destroyed in Hellforge. All except one.
Oh, I failed, Tyrael. I couldn't do as you asked. I couldn't enter that gate. Forgive me, Tyrael. Forgive me.
Marius, give me the stone, and all is forgiven. Give it to me, Marius.
Take it. Take it, take it. I'm glad this is finally over, Tyrael. Look what the stone has done to me.
You haven't failed, old man. You've done exactly as you were meant to do. However, I am not the Archangel Tyrael.
Well, no. No, no, no.
shall have your reward.